Earn. Return to Ash. Guitar tabs. Guitar lesson. Okay, so just a standard tuning here. E, A, D, G, B, E. And for this initial pattern, we'll start down here and we're just kind of messing around with like these couple frets right here. And we start with this B flat power chord, so just 1 A, 3 on the D and G. Jump up here to the low set, we got the 2 E, 4 on the A and D. Hit that, then down a fret to the F at the 1 and 3s. Drop down for the A power chord, strum that out about 4 times. Okay, kind of repeat the same beginning again, just a little more condensed. So we do the B flat, the 1 and 3s on the A, D, G there, up to the low set at the 2 and 4s, to the F at the 1 and 3s. Okay, we just kind of get through it a little quicker the second time through. Drop down to the A power chord again, but we hold it a little longer here, about 6 strums. Alright, and then we would basically repeat the initial section again. And then we just jump right up to the F power chord, the 1 and 3s on the E, A, D there. And we just hold that F power chord for, 8 strums. Alright, and there is a little bit of a curveball that happens there, like just after the intro and just before everybody comes in, with the verse and all that, it basically is doing this whole pattern again, but that very first time we just leave off that initial and we just kind of start right at the A power chords. Alright, so it's just kind of a weird little thing that happens there just as like the verse and everybody comes in. Alright, the second pattern here, we jump up to the C power chord, the 3A, 5 on the D and G. And then we do a little chromatic thing up at the low set where we start with this G sharp, the 4E, 6 on the A and D. And we just hit that down to the 3 and 5s, down to the 2 and 4s. Alright, and then we do the C to the 4s, 6, 3s, and 5s again, just a little more condensed. Okay, because right after that, we'll want that B or that B flat power chord again that we've used, but instead of dropping down here, I kind of like to just bring it up at that point. So we'll just come up to the 6 on the E, 8 on the D and G there, or on the A and D. Okay, strum that out about 4 times. Alright, do the initial C to the 4, 3, 2 again. But this time, we just keep it moving down, even more chromatic there, down to the F at that 1 and 3s there. And then strum that out for 8. And while this is doing its thing, there's a second guitar that does like a bend over the top of it. And it does 2 different bends. The first time through, it'll do this bend at 12G, 10B. Okay, just bends it into the, the same note, and then just holds it. And then the second one, it just drops down a set, bends the 12B, and has the 9 on the high E. Alright, the final pattern here, we just start at the F, the 1 E, 3 on the A and D, and you can do a little palm muting on this, it sounds cool, and we're just kind of just strumming, down strumming right on beat there with it for about three sets of 4. Alright, then we do once more on it, bump it up to the 2 and 4, hit that, kind of hesitate a moment, hit it again. Alright, and then basically start it over again at the F power chord, the 1 and 3s. Do about 2 sets of 4 there, and then we do kind of a condensed version of the beginning of the previous section where we do the 3 and 5s on the A, D, G there. Alright, then we jump up to the 4 and 6s, to the 3 and 5s, and it's just kind of this real stepping kind of herky-jerky thing there. Okay, like that. And then we're going to keep it moving. We go 3 and 2, that same deal. Okay, hit them pretty close together, then cut. All right, and then hit that 2 and 4s once more, and then basically start all over again. Work it all the way back up to where we're doing our little work down here. But once we hit that, once we get from the 3 and 5, the 4 and 6s to the 3s and 5s there, as we would go to the 2 and 4s, that final time through, instead of going to the 2 and 4s, we just bring it up to 4 and 6s, and then hit it again. All right, and that's, basically how the song ends too, right there. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.